Hello everyone and welcome to DK Gamer. I am back with yet another Pokémon Go update video. And I make these every second Thursday, so be sure to check in there. In these videos I show you what new Pokémon I've got, hundos, nundos, shinies, costume Pokémon or other cool stuff that I just want to show you. In these videos there will be a number in the title, but don't worry, you don't have to watch everyone to make sure what's going on. But of course I would like you to, so you can support my little channel. And I will also talk about what's gonna happen in the next 2 weeks when I don't make a video. So what kind of events and what new Pokemon there will be out. Hello everyone and welcome to DK Gamer. Yes, I am finally having glasses on, which I should probably have gotten many years ago, I was told. So yeah, here we are. And I'm about to get used to them, to wearing them, because at first it was like weird with the depth perception and everything. It was really strange. But yeah, now it's going way better. So this is how I'm gonna look now. Of course it also fits the logo here, so makes sense. But yeah, let's just get started. So right now we are of course at the Water Festival event, and you also have the Go Past July here still going on. I am almost done with it. I am on rank 98, just got there actually. So now I just need 2 more and I'm gonna get some XP and then a Zapdos encounter. It's quite funny because this time around we were shown which Pokemon there would be showing up. Because before it was just like a question mark, but this time we actually seen which one it was. So that was, I think that's quite nice actually. And we also got some collection challenges as always. I have finished all of them except for this one where I just need a Gyarados, because there was one with the Gyarados, Azumarill and Kinkler, and you can only get those in raids. So yeah, that's why it's a bit annoying, but yeah, I have done the 2 others at least. So I will probably get this one tomorrow. But without further ado, let's just get looking at the Pokemon. And I actually have a lot to show you this time around, so let's get started. So starting off here, I got a shiny Hisuian Voltorb, which was actually from the Hisuian event. So, but yeah, it's also a bit sad that we're seeing all the Spotlight Hours being like reused. I don't think it was that long ago since we had the Voltorb plus Hisuian Voltorb Spotlight Hour. So yeah, it's a bit sad when you have so many Pokemon they could focus on. But yeah, I also got a Eevee with the background here, of course, from the community day. I did not play this community day, I didn't really care. Because speaking of recycling Pokemon, this was the 3rd time Eevee has had a community day. So yeah, I did not play that one at all. Also I got 2 shinies that day, but I didn't keep them, yeah. And I got 2 shiny Sneasels here, actually, also from the Hisuian event, which was a bit sad because I did want the Hisuian Sneasel, because I'm still missing that one to have the line finished. And I already have so many shiny Sneasel. We got another shiny Swablu also, just have so many of these. I always get them whenever they're in some event, and they are really often. Got 2 shiny Fivas from Spotlight Hour. I didn't really play this one, I just walked around with my auto catcher on, and yeah, still managed to get 2 because they are of course boosted. I think it's in 1 in 64 their odds are, so yeah, it's pretty crazy. Got a shiny Bagon from whatever it was also the Hisuian event, I think it was, yeah. So yeah, also of course have these community today. Got a Hundo Luminion, which is my first one, so that's pretty cool. Of course from Finian. Of course we had Lilligant Raid Day, so I got a new Pokemon here, of course, everyone did, so it's quite good stats here. And I also managed to get 2 shinies of it, and I think it's a quite cool shiny here. Also got an XL, so yeah, that's always nice. I did do the 7 free raids, if you have seen my video about it. And it's pretty funny because on the same day as the raid day, I also got another shiny Lilligant, like the Petalil, and I didn't have this one. So there's actually a new one for me, so that is just awesome. You can see it here, it's not that good of a shiny actually. But yeah, that's pretty funny that I got it on the same day. And again with the Hisuian event, we of course got some new Pokemon with Sorora and Zoroark, or Hisuian versions of them of course. So they were also disguised as your body, just like normal Sorora. Yeah, I think this one is so cool, it looks so cool. And also just normal ghost typing is a very unique type, and I believe they are the only ones to have these, because they should be immune to a lot of attacks, at least in the main games. Then I got a shiny Froakie. Don't really remember which event it was from, or if it's just a random one. But of course, had a community day, so I don't care. Got another Hundo Vivillon, which is my 4th, which is just insane. So I did evolve it into the the Vivillon instead of keeping it as Scatterbug, because I already have Scatterbug, a Spuper, and another Vivillon Hundo. So yeah, it's just crazy I keep getting these, and I'm still missing one shiny to have the baseline at least. Got a Hundo Pyrora, which is my first one, which is really nice, from Litleo, of course. And that also means that I evolved my Nundo here. Just because every time I get a Hundo and a Nundo the same, I do want to evolve them. That is my rule. So yeah, having a Hundo to my Nundo. Even though they do look different, they are the same Pokemon, of course. They're just different genders, and some of them have very distinctive differences, like this one and Oinkalore and Meowstic. And this one was quite of a shock to me, because yesterday I saw a Skidoo in the wild, which I did not know you could get. So that was pretty fun. Of course, it's a new Pokemon, and I do not have a Go-Goat yet, so I'm just waiting to get if they keep spawning. I think it's part of the regular spawns, and right now then is the Water Festival event, so we won't be seeing as many of them. That's what I think, because I think that's what people said. But there's also been a lot of new spawns right now. There's been a lot of evolved Pokemon for some reason. It's really, really nice, actually. It's always fun to get new spawns, because you're tired of seeing the same stuff over and over again. And yeah, speaking of Meowstic, I did get a shiny Esper. So I got a new shiny here, which is just awesome. And there's some very, very cool shinies, and you can actually see both here. So we also have the other one here. So yeah, awesome. And another new shiny for me, Crabominable, whatever it's called, of course, from Crabrawler here. I think it's a very, very cool shinies. So yeah, really, really happy about these. Of course, you did need a, what is it called, Glacial Lore to evolve it, and I accidentally did a Rainy Lore. So that was really dumb. And of course, we had Solgaleo in raids here, which are not a new Pokemon, but it is first time that it can be obtained this way, because before you could only get it from evolving Cosmog into Cosmoem, and then into Solgaleo. And of course, we'll also be getting Lunala in raids in next week. Got another Hundo here from Centiskorch, of course from Sizzlipede. So that's really cool, a new one. And then we got some entire new Pokemon here with Tatsugiri, of course, with the different 3 forms here, and 2 of them are regionals. But I don't understand why they just look the exact same here, because they are supposed to have different forms. Like this one is called Curly Form, this one is Droopy Form, and this one is Stretchy Form, but you cannot see anything different about them. Not even the eyes, because in the main games they do have different eyes. Like this one, for example, looks very angry. But yeah, they just all look the same, which is a bit sad, I think. They're also just so tiny. You could have made them a little bit bigger so you can actually see them. Then I got a shiny costume background Gimmicool, which is just so cool. And I'm really, really happy about this one. It was actually very easy to get, but I did put it in rare just because it is a costume and background Pokemon. And of course it has a different coin here, but you can't really see it. So that's probably why they did the background. And I also got a normal one that I evolved into Goldingo. It's a very terrible shiny, unfortunately, because you cannot really see anything differently except for those lines that are now green. But yeah, that unfortunately does mean that I do not have a regular shiny Gimmicool, so I am kind of missing that one, because I do want the normal ones, because this one is a costume one, of course, and it can't evolve. So I am kind of missing it, but not really, but I do really want it. It's the same with my Pumpkaboo. I also have a shiny costume Pumpkaboo, but I do not have a regular shiny Pumpkaboo. So yeah, hopefully I can get this one at some point, because they are really, really hard to get. But yeah, that was all the Pokemon that I want to show you, a lot this time actually. But yeah, as always, let's talk about what's gonna happen in the next 2 weeks of new stuff. So of course, on Sunday the 20th, we will be getting Quaxley Community Day, which will be the last of the Paldean starters. So we actually have almost all the shiny starters now, except for Grookey, Supple, and Scorbunny. So they will probably come out next year, and then we will be done with that. And on the 22nd, we will be getting the Ultra Unlocked Steel and Scales event, which will feature Honedge, which is a completely new Pokemon. And that one will be available in raids. I'm not quite sure what they're gonna do with Aegislash yet, because it does have a shield and a sword form. If it's gonna be like Morpeko, where it changes form in battle, or if it's gonna be like Deoxys, for example, where you can get both of them as 2 different Pokemon. but we will see. Or if it's gonna be like Shaman where you can change form. There's a lot of options here. And on the 29th of July, we will be getting the Adventure Week event back again. And this time, Toad School will be featured, which is a new Pokemon, of course. It is not a version of Tentacool, just like Wiglet isn't a version of Diglett. It's just its own Pokemon that just looks very similar to this Pokemon. It's weird why they're doing it like this from Game Freak's side, of course, not Niantic. And then I also just want to talk about something else, because in October, Pokemon Legends A to C will be coming out. And with it, a lot of new Megas will be available. And that is awesome, of course. I am on a quest to getting every single Mega as a shiny. I currently don't have Sharpedo and Diancie, because you can't get Diancie, of course. So Sharpedo is the only one that I'm missing right now. But a lot of new will be coming up, so I will just list them and then talk about which ones I don't have as shiny and see what I will be focusing on now. So we will be getting Mega Clefable, Mega Starmie, Mega Victreebel, Mega Dragonite, Mega Meganium, Mega Feraligatr, Mega Skarmory, Mega Frostlass, Mega Emboar, Mega Scolipede, Mega Excadrill, Mega Electros, Mega Scrafty, and Mega Chandelure, Mega Chestnut, Mega Delphox, Mega Greninja, Mega Pyrora, Mega Malamar, Mega Baracle, Mega Dralgalgi, Mega Halucha, Mega Eternal Flower Floette, Mega Zygarde, Mega Drampa, and Mega Phalanx. A lot of interesting ones here, a lot of ones that you have seen coming, like Dragonite, I would say, and a lot of weird random ones like Baracle. Yeah, we of course also have a regional with Halucha here. And one I'm really surprised about is the Eternal Flower Floette, because that one is not even in the game. I don't think it's even available in any of the main games, so it's really crazy that it's gonna get a Mega now, and I'll see how that will work in this game, if it's gonna be like a special featured Pokemon. I think it will be. That's really interesting. But yeah, for me, I do not have a shiny Starmie, so I really want to get that one. Of course, Staryu is a shiny boosted Pokemon right now, so I really hope to get one. And of course, also don't have Halucha. It is a regional Pokemon that have not been available. But if it comes out as Mega, I will hope it will get a Mega Raid Day, and it'll be way easier to get as a shiny. And of course the Eternal Flower Floette, that's obvious. And the same with Zygarde. Don't know how they're gonna do that. If it's gonna be a special research or ticketed research, it probably will be just like a sort of like Diancie. And then lastly for me, a Drampa, because I just cannot get that no matter how many times I raid it. It is very hard to get, of course. But yeah, that's gonna be it for this video. I just want to thank you so much for watching this, and remember to like, comment, and subscribe so that I can make more of them, because that's what we all want, right? And I'll just see you in the next one. Bye bye!